Hello dear students, I welcome you all to another session of online class on coordinate geometry. So after being learned the various forms of equation of a line, so today we will take up 11.6 and today we are going to see only these two forms, that is intercept form and normal form. Okay, so let us begin with the question number 1, which says find the equation of a line which makes intercept minus 3 and 2. Okay, so the intercepts are given minus 3 and 2 on the x-axis. So basically minus 3 is the intercept made on the x-axis and 2 is the intercept made on the y-axis. Okay, so basically here given is, okay, so this is my question number 1. So given is A and B. So what is A? This A stands for x-intercepts, which is given to be minus 3, and B, which is y-intercept, right, which is given to be 2, right. So A and B are given and you need to find equation of a line. Simple, it is just intercept form, right, just make use of this equation. So therefore using intercept form, or you need not write this as well. So using intercept form, the equation is, okay, so we have x by A, and what is A? A is minus 3 plus y by B, and what is B? B is 2 equals to 1. Okay, so you cannot leave your answer like this, it won't look good. So you have to reduce this in a normal form. So how to reduce? Let us see. So we have, okay, so basically this can be written as minus x by 3. Okay, so take the LCM, LCM is 6 equals to 1, yes. Okay, so divide 6 by 3, you will get 2, so 2 into minus x is minus 2x, plus divide 6 by 2, you will get 3, so 3 into y is 3, right. So we have minus 2x plus 3y equals to 6, right. So always try to keep your coefficient of x to be positive. Okay, so if you want to make the coefficient of x to be positive, you need to multiply both side by minus. So after multiplying both side by minus, you will get this becomes 2x, this becomes minus 3y, and this becomes minus 6. Okay, so you can, if you want to take this to the left hand side, that's also allowed. So if you do that, then you have 2x minus 3y plus 6 equals to 0. Okay, so this will be your equation of a line if your x-intercept is minus 3 and y-intercept is 2. Alright, so you may pause the video to note down. Now let us take question number 2. So question says find the equation of a straight line which passes through 1 comma minus 2. Okay, so 1 point is given and it is said cuts off equal intercept on the axis. Means we have got x-axis and y-axis, yes, okay, and this x-intercept and y-intercept both are equal. That's what is the meaning of this particular question, and this particular line passes through the point 1 comma minus 2. Okay, so that's all is given. Basically this and this both are given to be equal. Okay, so let me call this to be k. So this is also k. All right, so this is question number 2. So given is x-intercept is equals to y-intercept, that is A is equals to B, right, and let me assume this to be k. So say that A and B both are equals to k. Okay, now we have equation of the line is, equation of the line will be, okay, so will be x by A. What is A? A is equals to k plus y by B, and what is B? B is also k, right, equals to 1 using intercept form. Okay, so as I said earlier, so you will simplify it, LCM is k, so you will have from here, it is very simple, that is x plus y equals to k. Now let us try to find the value of k. How to find the value of k? Let us try to understand. Have we made use of this particular point in this particular problem? No, right? So basically this is given in order to find the value of k. So let us again go back to the definition of equation of a curve. So equation of a curve gives you the relationship between the x and the y coordinates, that is the relationship between abscissa and ordinate. Now we want to find the equation of this line. Yes, okay. And what is this x and y? So x and y are the, x is the abscissa and y is your ordinate. Okay, so basically this point is also lying on this line itself, right? So here this one can be substituted in place of x. Remember that, okay? So this one can be substituted in the place of x, and this minus 2 is the value of y, again in the very same line. So that's why this minus 2 can be substituted in place of y here. Okay, so let me call this the equation 1. Okay, so as 1, that is this line passes through what? Through 1 comma minus 2, we have, so as I said, x can be substituted with 1 and y can be substituted with minus 2. Okay, so if we do that, then we get 1 minus, okay, so instead of y we are writing minus 2 equals to k. So what is the value of k from here? So k is turning out to be minus 1. Okay, so therefore, okay, so therefore 1 becomes, okay, so let us substitute the value of k. So we have x plus y equals to minus 1. Yes, take this minus 1 out there, so you will have x plus y plus 1 equals to 0. So this will be the equation of this particular line. All right, so you may pause the video to note down. Okay, so question number 3 and 4 are quite similar to question number 2, but I'll give you a hint for these two questions. So it is given that in question number 3, find the equation of a straight line which passes through 1 comma minus a, like earlier question, and makes an intercept on y-axis twice as long as x-axis. Means how much ever is the intercept made on the x-axis, that is how much ever is the x-intercept, y-intercept is going to be twice of that. That is, if a, that is x-intercept is k, then b is going to be double of x-intercept, that is 2k. Okay, so again put the value of a and b in this, you will get your equation where k will be present. Okay, and in order to find the value of k, as I have already showed you in the earlier question, you have to do the same and find the value of k and resubstitute the value of k in equation 1, you will get your answer. Okay, so this is your hint for question number 3. So similarly I will give you hint for question number 4. So question 4 says, find the equation of the straight line which passes through the point 2 comma 3. So again this 2 comma 3 is given to find the value of k, remember, and makes intercepts equal in magnitude. So both the intercepts, x-intercept and y-intercepts, both are equal in magnitude but opposite in sign on the axis. Means, let us try to understand. So basically if a is k, okay, b is also going to be k, magnitude is same. All right, for example if this is 2, then this is also 2, magnitude is same, but they are opposite in sign. For example, if this is taken to be plus, then you have to take this to be minus, or if you want to take this as minus, then you have to take this to be plus. Whatever you want to do, please do, and find the value of k using the very same technique. Okay, so these are your hints for 3 and 4. For question number 5, hint is already given, so I am not going to touch that particular question. So you may pause the video to note down the hint. From question number 6, I am taking question number 2. Okay, so question 2 says, find the equation of a line whose perpendicular distance from the origin. Remember, it is given perpendicular distance means we are going to normal form now, where this P stands for perpendicular distance from where? From origin. So that's what is said here. So whose perpendicular distance from origin is given to be 4 units. So basically given is, this is question number 6, sub number 2. So given is alpha. So given alpha is, this is P, perpendicular distance is given to be how much? It is given to be 4 units. Right, and the line, the perpendicular to the line makes angle 120 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. So angle is also given, that is alpha is also given to us, which is 120 degree. Okay, so you need to find the equation of line. Okay, so obviously we have to go for normal form. So therefore equation of the line is okay, so we have this, right? So x cos alpha, alpha is how much? 120 degree, plus y sin alpha, alpha is 120 degree, equals to, okay, so p is given to be 4. Okay, so it's very good if you know the value of cos 120 degree, sin 120 degree. If you don't know the value, you can go to trigonometric table from class 11, remember, because we do for 120 or more than 90 degree only in class 11. Okay, so go to trigonometric table from class 11 trigonometry, there you will find the value of cos 120 degree, which is going to be minus half, remember. Okay, so the value of cos 120 degree is minus half, and the value of sin 120 degree is going to be root 3 by 2, okay, equals to 4. Fine. So from here, as you can see, LCM is 2, right? Okay, so we'll have this much out here, right? So do the cross multiplication. We have minus x plus root 3 y equals to 8, right? As I said, keep the coefficient of x to be positive, so multiply both side by minus, so you will get x minus root 3 y equals to minus 8, right? So that minus 8 can be taken this side, becomes plus 8 equals to 0. So this will be the equation of line if your perpendicular distance from origin is 4 and the angle made by that perpendicular line with the positive direction of x-axis is 120 degrees. So you may pause the video to note down. Okay, let's have a look at question number 7. Let me read question for you. So prove that a straight line whose intercepts on the x-axis 2 and minus 3 respectively passes through the point 4, 3. So basically, what is given? It is given that x intercept is given to be 2, right, and y intercept is given to be minus 3. So minus 3 goes down, so minus 3 is out here, so your line is somewhat like this. Okay, so this is your minus 3. Fine. Now you need to show that this line passes through the point 4, 3. Okay, so 4, 3 is out here. Okay, so that's what we need to show in this particular case. Okay, so let me begin with the problem. So as it is given that both that is x intercept and y intercept both are given to us, right? So let's make use of these two things. So given this question number 7, so given is a, x intercept is given to be how much? X intercept is 2 and b is given to be minus 3. So if a and b are given, then use normal form to find the equation of the line. Okay, so therefore equation of the line is, okay, so this is x by a plus y by b, that is 3 to 1. Yes, simplify this. So we have, okay, so this can be written as plus into minus is minus, yes. So or we have 6 3x minus 2y equals to 1, that is 3x minus 2y equals to 6. So this is your equation of the line, and let me call this as equation 1. Fine. Now we need to show that this line, right, equation 1, or this line, that is this line passes through 4, 3. That means, can I say that 4, 3 lies on this line? Yes, isn't it? Now if 4, 3 lies on this line, then x can be substituted as 4, yes, and y can be substituted as 3, yes. That's what is the meaning of any point lying on the line. Okay, so if this happens, or if this point lies on this line, then this equation has to be satisfied. That means if I substitute the value of x and y in the left hand side, I should get 6. Let us see whether we will get 6 or not. Okay, so putting x equals to how much? X is equals to 4 and y equals to 3 in equation 1. So let us see what do we get. So left hand side becomes, so 3 into x, and how much is x? X is 4 minus 2 into y, and how much is y? Y is 3. Yes, let us find the value of this. 3 4s are 12 minus 6, so 12 minus 6 is 6. Now see, we got 6, isn't it? So this is equals to right hand side. So basically when I substitute the value of x to be 4 and y to be 3, then I am getting exactly 6. So this means that 4 comma 3, okay, the point 4 comma 3 lies on the line 1. Okay, so therefore 4 comma 3 lies on 1. So you may pause the video to note down. Okay, let's take question number 8. Question 8 says, I am taking question number 1 for you. So question says, a straight line passes through the point 1 comma 2 and the portion of the line intercepted between the axis is bisected at this point. Find its equation. Let's try to understand this. So let me draw again xy coordinate system. Okay, so there's a point P whose coordinate is 1 comma 2. Okay, and through this there is a line passing. Okay, and the portion of the line intercepted between the coordinate axis, that means I am talking about this portion, because this portion is lying in between the intercept. Yes, okay, so this portion will be bisected at point P. That means this P or this point is the midpoint of this. That's what is the meaning of this particular sentence. Okay, so we need to find what is the equation of this line. Okay, now as you know, this distance is called x-intercept, right? So this is represented as A and this distance is called B, that is y-intercept. So if this happens, then let us see what is the coordinate of this. Okay, so the coordinate of this becomes A comma 0, isn't it? Okay, so similarly the coordinate of this becomes 0 comma B. So basically this means that 1 comma 2 is the midpoint of A comma 0 and 0 comma B. Okay, so from there we will find the value of A, we will find the value of B, we will use intercept form and find what is the equation of this particular line. Okay, so question number 8.1. Okay, so given P is the midpoint, so we know that P is the midpoint of the portion of the line intersected between the coordinate axis. Now let the line cuts x-axis and y-axis at point A, that is A comma 0, and B, that is 0 comma B. So this is my A and this is my B. Okay, so therefore P is the midpoint of AB. So that's what we can say. Okay, so if this is the case, then this one can be written as x1, this is x1 y1, this is my x2 y2, so x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Okay, so therefore one can be written as x1 plus x2 by 2. Okay, and this 2 can be written as y1 plus y2 whole divided by 2. So 2 equals to y1 plus y2 whole divided by 2. So from here we get, okay, so from here A turns out to be 2, isn't it? And B turns out to be from here 4, right? So we got x-intercept and y-intercept, isn't it? So use intercept form in order to find what is the equation of line. So therefore, or let me write, therefore equation of the line is x by A is 2 plus y by B equals to 1. Okay, simplify this. So we have LCM is 4, so 2x plus y equals to 1, that is 2x plus y equals to 4. So this will be the equation of this particular line. So you may pause the video to note down. Okay, let me take question number 9. So question 9 says, if the intercept of a line between the coordinate axis is divided by the point -5, 4, in the ratio 1:2, find the equation of the line. So again it's going to be the same. So I'm just going to give you the hint, you will try the sum by yourself. Okay, so according to question, so again they are talking about the portion of the line. So call this as a comma 0 and call this as 0 comma b. Okay, and there's a point on the line that is -5 comma 4. Okay, and this -5 comma 4 divides it in the ratio 1:2. All right, so you can write this as 1 and you can write this as 2. Okay, so basically from here you need to use section formula and find the value of a and b. Okay, and again you will find the equation of line using intercept form. Okay, so you may pause the video to note down the hint for you. Okay, let me take question number 10 for you. So question 10 says, find the equation of the line or lines. Okay, so you may have multiple lines as well, which passes through 22 comma -6 and whose intercept on the x-axis exceeds the intercept on y-axis by 5. So we need to understand the last line, whose intercept on the x-axis, that is x-intercept, exceeds y-intercept. That means which one is greater? Here x-intercept is going to be more. Okay, so it exceeds y-intercept by how much? 5. Alright, so that's what is the meaning. Suppose if y-intercept is 2, then x-intercept has to be 5 more, right? Because x-intercept is exceeding by 5. So that's why x-intercept will be how much? It will be 7 if y-intercept is 2. Alright, so here let me take, okay, so this is my question number 10, let y-intercept to be k, okay, then x-intercept will be 5 more, right, so it will be k plus 5, okay. Now therefore the equation of the line is, the line is, okay, so it will be x by a is k plus 5 plus y by k equals to 1. Okay, so let me call this as equation 1. Okay, now again this equation or this line passes through one point. So why is that point given? That point is given in order to find the value of k. Let us see how to find. So the point is 22 comma -6. Okay, so as one passes through 22 comma -6, we have, okay, so as I said, so we can substitute the value of x as 22 and y as -6. Okay, so we have from 1 22 by k plus 5 plus y is -6. So that's why it becomes -6 by k equals to 1. Okay, so from here basically you will arrive at quadratic equation. Okay, so let's see how to arrive at quadratic equation. You will solve the quadratic equation and find the value of k by yourself. All right. So quickly arrive at the quadratic equation. So LCM will be k into k plus 5. So divide this by k plus 5. K plus 5 and k plus 5 gets cancelled. Only k is left. So k into 22 is 22k. -6 is there. So k. Okay, so this divided by k is k and k gets cancelled, so only k plus 5 is left. So k plus 5 into 6 is 6 into k plus 5 equals to 1. Okay, do the cross multiplication. So we have k into this becomes k into k plus 5 itself equals to, this is 22k minus, okay, let's open the bracket. So minus 6k minus into minus, minus into plus minus 6 into 5 is 30, right? Okay, so we have k square plus 5k equals to 22 minus, this is 16k minus 30. So get everything to the left hand side. So you'll have k square. So we have 5k. So this comes over there because minus 16k. So minus 16k plus 5k is minus 11k. Yes. And we have plus 30 equals to 0. So this is your quadratic equation. So from here you have to arrive at the solution by yourself. All right. So after factorization, your answer will be k minus 5 into k minus 5 into k minus 6 equals to 0. So this means k is equals to 5 and 6, right? Okay, so put the value of k to be 5 in equation 1 and see what equation do you get. Okay, so putting k equals to 5 in 1, we get, I'm not showing what do we get here. Okay, so we get what kind of equation you get. So that is your first equation, one answer. Okay, now again you will do putting k equals to how much? K is equals to 6 in 1, we get, again this time you are going to get another equation if you put k equals to 6 in this particular equation. Okay, so that will be your second answer. So basically you are going to have two lines which follows the given condition as it is given in the question. Alright, so you may pause the video to note down. Okay, let me take question number 13. So I am taking sub number 2 for you because there again you will come across something called 135 degree. Okay, so if P is the length, again as usual we know the P is the length of the perpendicular from origin and alpha is the angle which this perpendicular makes with the positive direction of x-axis. Okay, so the main question says then sketch and write the equation of the line. So first let us sketch the line and after that we are going to write the equation of the line. Okay, so let us do the sketching part first. So sketching part is very simple. So x-axis and y-axis is compulsory, you need to draw x-axis, y-axis. Okay, and here's a line which makes 135 degree angle. Okay, so 135 means more than, or you can take your protractor, right? Okay, so draw a line which is lying at 135 degrees. So this is my 135 degree angle. Okay, and you have to draw a perpendicular from origin as well. Okay, so from origin I am drawing a perpendicular. Okay, and you need to show that this is perpendicular and the length of the perpendicular. Okay, so the length of the perpendicular is given to be 5 units. So this is my 5. So this is the required sketch for this particular question, that is question number 2. Okay, so this is your 13.2, right? So 13.2 is given. Okay, so in this case given is P equals to 5 and alpha equals to 135 degree. So the equation of the line will be equation of the line will be x cos alpha, alpha is 135 degree plus y sin alpha, that is 135 degree equals to p, p is 5. Yes, now if you know the formula or value, that's very good. If you don't know, again you will go back to your trigonometric table class 11 and you will see what is the value of cos 135. So the value of cos 135 will be minus 1 by root 2. Okay, similarly the value of sin 135 is going to be 1 by root 2 equals to 5. Okay, so if you multiply both side by root 2 or take LCM or simplify, then you will have from here minus x plus y equals to 5 root 2. So multiply both side by minus in order to make this positive. So we have x, this becomes minus, yes, this becomes minus 5 root 2, take this to the left hand side, becomes plus 5 root 2 equals to 0. So this is the equation of this particular line. So you may pause the video to note down. So let me take last question for the day, that is question number 14. So question 14 says find the equation of the line for which p means perpendicular distance is given to be. So whatever is given I am just noting down. So p is given to be 2 and sin alpha is 4 by 5. So this time alpha is not given but sin alpha is given. So sin alpha is given to be 4 by 5. So sin alpha is given to be 4 by 5. Now as you know p and alpha, right, it is, if it is given then you have to go for normal form. So let me write normal form for you. So cos x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equals to p. So we have sin alpha, right? We have p. So basically I need the value of cos alpha. Okay, and we know, right, we know that cos alpha can be written as square root of 1 minus sine square alpha, isn't it? So let us find what is the value of cos alpha. So we have 1 minus sine alpha is 4 by 5, yes. So from here we have 1 minus 16 by 25. So this will be equals to 25 minus 16 by 25, which is 25 minus 6 is 9 by 25. So this turns out to be 3 by 5. So basically the value of cos alpha is 3 by 5. Yes. So therefore equation of the line is, okay, so you will write the same. So let us put the value. So x cos alpha is how much? Cos alpha is 3 by 5 plus y sin alpha. And how much is sin alpha? It is given to be 4 by 5 and equals to p. P is given to be 2. So simplify this. After simplification you will see that this will be equals to 3x plus 4y is equals to 10. Alright. So this will be your equation of the line for this particular case. So you may pause the video to note down, go through the solved examples, okay, and try the sums which are left from this particular exercise. Alright. Thank you very much.